Most expensive valuable American rare stamps transport vehicles. The 1983 trolley 3-cent stamp represents one of the most innovative means and utilities of the late 19th century. It was a small hand truck consisting of a swing bar, which was pushed up and down, activating the gears and pushing the chariot up to 10 miles per hour. It was used for rail transport, both of people, what materials the workers need. Above picture, you will be able to see the writing of the name of the means of transport. Handcar. Followed by the year of construction and use of this medium. 1880. Under. The nominal value of the piece. 3 cents of the US dollar. For the first time in US history, one stamp featured this simple design. Piece released on March 25, 1983. Of dark green color. Today it is worth over 98 times its issue value. $2.95 of the US dollar. The 1983 5-cent stamp depicts the first motorcycle in history. Designed by German engineer Gottlieb Daimler. Invented this medium by connecting a 4-stroke piston to the frame of a wooden bicycle. For years his invention remained experimental and not commercialized. In the following years, the continuous improvements of the vehicle components, they made the vehicle useful and safe. Above picture, the inscription motorcycle, followed by the year 1913, date on which the assembly of the various pieces and the realization of the project. It was made into reality and marketed to the public. A little further down, the nominal value of the piece. 5 cents of the US dollar. Postage stamp issued October 10, 1983. Gray-green color. 155 million copies were issued and is worth 59 times its issue value. $2.95 of the US dollar. The 1-cent stamp of the bus year 1983 depicts the forerunner of today's buses, the omnibus, used in US cities in the late 1800s for mass public transport. Vehicle created by John Stephenson, engineer, who designed and built these horse-drawn chariots, which reached speeds of 3 miles per hour, making the first tram in history become a public transport. Above picture, you will see the word omnibus, followed by the year 1880. Date of use of the vehicle in the United States. Under. The inscription indicating the nominal value of the piece. 1 cent of the US dollar. Postage stamp issued on 19th August. Of purple color. 77,500,000 copies were printed. And is worth 295 times its issue value. $2.95 of the US dollar. The 4-cent stagecoach stamp depicts the first 4-wheeled public transport coach, used to carry passengers and light packages. It was normally used for long trips, scheduled to make stopovers, to replace tired horses with fresher ones. Vehicle smaller in dimension than the means of transport you have seen before. It was basically a chariot and could travel up to 5 miles per hour. Above picture, you will be able to see the writing of the vehicle. Stagecoach. Followed by the year of mass use in the United States. Under. The nominal value of the piece. 4 cents of the US dollar. Postage stamp issued on August 19, 1982. Reddish-brown. It was printed in tens of millions of copies and is worth 75 times its issue value. $3. The 2-cent locomotive stamp depicts the first steam locomotive capable of hauling the first railway carriages. Designed and invented by the English engineer Richard Trevithick. The locomotive built in 1804. It was composed of a single vertical cylinder, from which the steam came out. Equipped with engine and boiler. Could carry 10 tons of iron. 70 passengers and 5 steel wagons. At a speed of 5 miles per hour. Progressively this means was replaced by electric and diesel. Up. You will be able to see the inscription locomotive, followed by the year 1870, which indicates that the image of the medium featured on this stamp. It was portrayed in 1870. Under. The nominal value of the piece. 2 cents of the US dollar. Postage stamp issued May 20, 1982. Of black color. It was printed in tens of millions of copies and is worth 150 times its issue value, $3. The 5.2-cent sleigh stamp depicts one of the first snow sleds created in the 19th century. It has become very popular throughout the United States. It is now a thing of the past, but still used in those territories where it almost always snows, such as Siberia and Lapland. Means of transport composed of wooden or iron planks, modeled to support small carriage armchairs. The vehicle moves by sliding, often pulled by horses. Above picture, the inscription sled, followed by the year 1880. Date of representation of this medium. Under, the nominal value of the piece, 5.2 cents of the US dollar. Postage stamp issued on March 21, 1983. Carmine in color. 237 million copies were printed, and is worth 90 times its issue value, $4.50. The 7.4-cent stroller stamp depicts the first vehicle designed and created specifically for the transport of children. Invented in England in 1733 as the first prototype, and then improved and marketed in the United States in 1830. They were called prams. Equipped with 4 wheels. Through an axis, they were assembled and supported a small half-covered seat compartment. In order to ensure a semi-reclining seat. Up, you will be able to see the name of the pram. Baby buggies. Followed by the year 1880. Date this wheelchair is portrayed. Under, the nominal value of the piece, 7.4 cents of the US dollar. Postage stamp issued on April 7, 1984. Of brown color. 210 million copies were printed, and is valid in the philatelic market. 85 times its emission value, $6.